2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cutting right through the heart of this. And before...
Hey, Brian, the Chicago...
All right, thanks, Allie. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, D.A. But it's also because of the spacing. Today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them, taking it to them.
Butler can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Levine passes to Williams. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
DeRozan outside. Ball with it, guarded by Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability in his position is truly unique.
Good on the second one. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Now here's Vucevic. Ball. And he comes up with a bucket.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from that.
Robinson with it. Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Outside Levine. Clock at 6. From the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And again, the Heat missing.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Count it.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Now here's Lowry. Ball with a steal. Here's Vucevic. And stolen by Adebayo. Vucevic with a steal. Doesn't go that time. And here's Butler outside. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Out of bounds. Chicago ball.
Chicago leading. Pass to Levine. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Takes a three. And again, no good by Chicago.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Butler, good.
You know Butler loves these shots. He's a talented inside scorer.
P.J. Tucker.
1:11 left in the first. Ball with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Levine. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Butler. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Robinson. The three hits the trifecta.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Ooh, poked away. On the wing, DeRozan. Robinson against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Misses the layup. Here's Butler. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
That's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Setting the floor for Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lowry. After the basket by Chicago. Down low. Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. Butler on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From about 16, it's hauled in by the Bulls. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing.
And of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal. And I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
The Bulls shooting just 38% for this game so far. Levine passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Want to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Bulls foul. Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
The first free throw is good. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we could be next.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's a one-on-one situation. Puts it up from the high post. And he drops that one in. Robinson's got 5 now.
Versatility of Butler. I mean, he's a willing passer, especially when he spots wide open teammates.
Back to White. Into the lane. Misses from short range. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
How about Butler's smooth moves? Superb at getting creative with the ball.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Knocked loose. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Right side Tucker. And here's Adebayo. He's guarded by White. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Miami. 4 on the clock. Here's White. Oh, no good again that time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Chicago trailing here. Johnson finds Green. Jones with the ball. Outside White. And here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. No luck on that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Bradley. Soft touch off the glass.
When defense just handed White that assist, I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. All sorts of time. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Left side Johnson. Bulls keep it alive. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Butler passes to Adebayo. Green against Robinson. Fires the 3. Tries again. Back to Adebayo. Second chance effort. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And we're through the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They were in a rough spot, down 7 of 3. And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Alizé Johnson out there with Tony Bradley. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Green in a shooting guard. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Now here's Oladipo. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. He's covered by Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Oladipo with the ball. To the middle. Stolen by Ball.
Love when guys are alert and aware on. Great job to prevent injury patterns.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside.
Chicago foul. Patrick Williams. That's his first personal foul. Third team
Oladipo outside. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
He'll be entered the league somewhat raw offensively. Oladipo has been involved in his skill shooting, ball handling, passing, all of
That's his first personal
And
foul.
Oladipo now is not only more prolific, he's more efficient.
He's taking better shots. He's committing fewer turnovers. The team can run the offense through him with confidence.
Now here's Hero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And the basket by DeRozan.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. Let's go with a three. Miami, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the dunk by DeRozan.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, BA.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime. It ain't working. 0 for 4 to stop.
His first personal
An
foul.
outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Drops in the 3.
You see the work that he was put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. To win the run. And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster with the defense right there. With the score this tight, they lost their edge on D here in the second half. Far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Hero with it. He's covered by Levine. Here's Dedmon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Oladipo. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Heat.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's Ball. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hero, the pass to Morris. Here's Dedmon. Inside. Here's Oladipo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 10 points.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Oladipo outside. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his first basket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Levine. Launches a three. That one is off. And it's Miami the other way.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Hero finds Oladipo. Ball with the rebound.
Miami foul. Marquise Morris. That's his first personal foul.
Chicago's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. To the middle. Williams comes up empty down low. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Bulls up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the 3. Dedmon, good.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Levine against Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Tipped.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball length allows him to make a difference on these.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Stolen by Ball. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Lowry to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Now Ball. Five on the clock. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To tie it up. And Lowry with the lay-in. And that ties it up.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Levine. Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened? Oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker to the inside. Vucevic with a steal. The kick out to Ball. Up and over Lowry. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
What? Butler with the big-time play. He's never scared of the moment.
The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball outside. Outside for Levine. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Driving to the basket. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Heat lead by 2.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
On the wing, Levine. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. Levine finds Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. To the paint. Outside Robinson. He drops it from range. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The 3 from Ball. And again, Chicago, no good.
I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not these.
Vucevic with the steal. To the middle. Here's Williams. Yes!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
You can't fail to protect the ball. That's the like he was hoping. Those types of turnovers.
The assist.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Here's Levine for 3. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the
Second
clock.
team foul.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for the Heat.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those.
So a close game. See, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
On the floor.
And with tip.
Well, thank you.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decision.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago at a big victory for the Bulls.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Ball kicks to Levine. From deep three-point range, Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Young pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big. You can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Williams with the block. Hunter against DeRozan. It's stolen by Capella. It's stolen by Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Capella.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Levine can't hit.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Stolen by Ball. Deflects the pass. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Young against Ball. Back to Young. Over Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young, no good.
2 minutes.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low. And they're running. Lobbed up there for Collins. The kick out to Young. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Ball dishes to Levine. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young against Ball. The three. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 5.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside, Ball. DeRozan passes the ball. Williams can't hit. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Williams with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Six seconds left in the first. Young way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Levine can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Ball kicks to Levine. The feed to Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Young looking it over. Hunter on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Young outside. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Over Bogdanovic. Ball no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Young outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Shot by Collins, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Capella finds Young. Young is double. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound.
John Collins.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Over to the wing. From deep. Herter, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 13. Vucevic with the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Williams looking over the floor. Atlanta again missing. The Bulls shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine, that's good.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Out to Gallinari. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace.
Thanks very much, John. You are having...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And last game, he could never really get... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. Herter passes to Gallinari. From the high post. And the shot falls short this time.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
And Williams is right there.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Herter. Vucevic defending. And it's Gallinari missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Vucevic finds ball. Levine for three. Gallinari with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Williams with the ball. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
For three, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The Hawks leading by 9. Williams passes to Herter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Herter's got some himself.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Here's Herter. Back to Williams. To the inside. Here's Reddish. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Passes it to Levine. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. Levine's got 10 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Williams passes to Herter. No one near him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter. Levine for three. Traps in the tray. Levine's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Vucevic against Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The pass to Herter. Lets the three fly. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. From past the arc. Again, Levine missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And that three ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Outside, Jones. White against Williams. Back to White. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On the wing, Williams. From downtown. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bulls trail by 11. To the paint. On the wing, Johnson. Tipped away. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Herter. No good with the triple. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Johnson. Green is out there with White. Then it's Jones. And it's Bradley in at the 5 down low.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. White against Williams. To Herter, fires the 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
For 3.
And the Hawks lead by 12.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Pass to Brent. To the inside. Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Herter passes to Williams. This one for 3. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right side Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Bradley.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Williams against White. Williams inside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With the ideal positioning, he's a real problem out
there. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's White. And the 3 off target. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From deep 3-point range, and Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 11 in the second half.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Johnson kicks to White. Pass to Green. Inside, here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Atlanta, Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. From deep. Young, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DeRozan passes to Williams. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Young from deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 20.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
It's good. And the Hawks leaders got back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Levine. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Nobody near Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The kick out to Young. And they recover it. From deep three-point range. Ball with the rebound. Outside, Levine. From deep. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look at...
Good evening.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
The three from Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. On the wing, DeRozan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's Brown. Feeds it to Horford. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Boston has possession. Just 5 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Levine kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Horford. Shoots from 12. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Back to Brown. Ball against Schroeder. Brown kicks to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Outside, Ball. Down low, Vucevic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Levine.
2 minutes.
Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown finds Schroeder. Launches it. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Smart dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Clock is at 3. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Levine throws it down.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Brown inside. DeRozan defending. Tatum passes to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Now here's Levine. Outside Williams. Back to Levine. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Williams. Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. Over Horford. Levine, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Brown against Williams. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Horford. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. On in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the middle. Clock at 6. Back to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Goes back up. Horford trying to free himself up.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down. And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside and a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Here's Smart after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Tatum. Passes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Here's Ball. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Ball kicks to Levine. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new crew. Troy Brown's checked in for Patrick Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Smart passes to Horford, back to Smart, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The teams often try to slow down point guards with big defenders, but Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Caruso. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. White looking around, driving in, and White slams it in.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. 1:30 left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. White against Schroeder. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a whole new group out on the floor for these Celtics. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's White. It's Brown on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. White dishes to Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Richardson right side. Williams finds Richardson. Cantor with it. Guarded by Bradley. Outside Williams. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might. And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got White. Derek Jones is out there with Brown. Then there's Bradley, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Here's Caruso after Enes Kanter's basket. Caruso looking for an opening. Brown right side. Bulls moving the ball around. A 3. And Cantor pulls it down. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. And the rejection by Bradley. Outside White. And he converts the layup. White's got 6.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Canner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Caruso, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. It's hauled in by Brown. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Jones dishes to Brown. Tips it up. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Celtic shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And he drives in. Here's Williams. Up again. They get it back. Knocked away. And taken away by Brown. Here's White. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Richardson after Enes Kanter's miss. Another shot, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Kanter's got 6.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. It doesn't go for him. Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Kicks it out to Richardson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
They grab their own miss. Out to DeRozan. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Pritchard passes to Canner. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Richardson missing again.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Ball. That one goes. Counted. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Richardson finds Canner. Down low. And Canner throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Stolen by Cantor. And pushing it up, here's Boston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Cantor. Back to Williams. And that one drops for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Chicago leading by 6. Now, here's Ball. He has 6. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Here's Pritchard. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Enes Kanter. Richardson is out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Levine kicks to Williams. Back to Levine. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the drive. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Back to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Inside. And the jam by Levine.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Here's Pritchard. Richardson attacking. Williams passes to Richardson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that's just all muscle there. Kanter is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Outside DeRozan. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
That's on contact, really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Williams. Pritchard passes to Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
To the paint, taken away by Williams. He's got a clear path. Kanter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Chicago leading by 12. Williams dishes to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Richardson the pass to Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, disciplined, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Williams. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And Kanter wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Outside, Levine fires the 3. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart kicks to Brown. It's stolen by DeRozan. And it's Williams throwing it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Smart passes to Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Zach LaVine.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And it's Brown missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Smart. Keeps it alive, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Outside DeRozan. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Check out the lights and activity on just about.
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, Take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Butler with the ball. Takes it inside. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Ball. Adebayo, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
LaVine finds Williams. And that's good. Zach LaVine for three.
Yeah, letting the game come naturally. I love how LaVine measures ahead of time when to take fast shots.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Lowry, good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And here's Ball. Adebayo grabs the board. You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
It's LaVine with a drive, and LaVine throws it down.
Easy to see why LaVine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now here's Robinson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Count that one. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Ball passes to Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Butler. Lowry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Butler finds Adebayo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter here. Down low. Here's Tucker. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's DeRozan. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler on the wing. Over DeRozan. Pass to Lowry. Here's Tucker. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
Ball passes to LaVine. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Robinson. Up and in on the layup. Robinson's got 6.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Ball outside. Vucevic against Adebayo. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Adebayo.
Versatility of Butler. I mean, he's a willing passer, especially when he spots wide open teammates.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Back to LaVine. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Lowry with it. Pass to Butler. The 3 ball. Here's Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front. They're up 7. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Goes up on the wing, and Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. DeRozan finds Levine. And it's all from 3-point range. The Heat shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Ball against Lowry. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. The rebound by Lowry. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
From deep 3-point range, Chicago grabs the miss. Williams passes to Vucevic. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Lowry outside. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Outside, Williams. Back to Levine. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, Butler reading the defense and uses that pick and roll effectively. Good ball handling option.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Knocks it loose. On the wing, Levine. The three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, DeRozan. Robinson defending. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Levine against Adebayo. Good chance here for Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
For three, Robinson drains the triple. He's got 9.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And they'll get another chance. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group, and that one drops.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
White against Lowry. Now White. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Jones. Now here's Green. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this one. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, so it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Offensive board. And here's Butler outside. Out to Lowry. White with the steal. Stolen by Lowry. To the middle. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Butler. Tucker with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And again, the Heat missing.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Green. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
A line change here for Miami.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Levine can't hit.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Hero for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan left side. And Levine throws it down.
Everyone knows Levine is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
The deep 3 from Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
It's scooped up. Hero with the bucket.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A challenging stretch here for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Ball passes to Levine. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 10 points.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
With the drive, Strus's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Pass to Oladipo. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now Hero. Back to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Outside Levine. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. Here's Levine for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Hero outside. That three's off the mark. And here is DeRozan. Levine with it. It's good if it goes. Off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. Ball no good. Miami shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Dedmon into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dedmon's gotten his first basket of the night.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. The 3-ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Not many folks thought that Tucker would have success as an NBA three-point shooter. He's proven all of them wrong. He's got good range.
Levine with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. DeRozan, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Butler against DeRozan. Down low. Here's Tucker. Back to Butler. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Ball passes to Levine. To stop the run. And Levine throws it down.
An absolute wrecking ball on the drive. I mean, Levine is all about dunking it with authority.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And here's Lowry. Got a piece of it. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Lowry outside. And the Heat, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
To the paint. Here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Butler with a steal. And here's Lowry from the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back. Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Miami has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Ball against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Robinson can't hit. 1:14 left in the fourth. Pass to Levine. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Ball. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. There's Ball with a three. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And here's Lowry from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Levine for three. Pure from three-point range.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
The way he's firing from three today, they ought to keep riding.
Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And Chicago has possession. 8-point game. Ball passes to Levine. No good with the triple. So the Heat win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they...
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
On the wing, Levine. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Levine double team. Pass the ball. Launches it. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. And has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 6.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
No one covering. 5 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. For 3, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Levine with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Capella against Levine. And it's Capella missing. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Levine. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they depend on Levine to score at an efficient clip. Knows how to get it done inside.
Bogdanovich with it.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young against Ball. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 13-5 run here. Young looking around. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. Collins kicks to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hunter, no one around him. Capella, the pass to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. Young outside. Passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. DeRozan passes the ball. Levine for three, and the Bulls get it back. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Misses the three.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Good on the shot. That's 7 points for John Collins.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Shoots a three. And again, Chicago. No good. Atlanta leading by 10. Young outside from deep three-point range. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Bulls trail by 11. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Ball against Bogdanovich. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Hawks leading by 8. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Collins wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Levine passes to Williams. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And a deep three from Young. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Young outside. From the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the jam by Levine.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got 12 points in the game. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Young is double. Capella, the pass to Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. Williams dishes to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
1:07 left here in the second. Hunter kicks to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Levine. Uses the glass to finish the lane. He's got 12.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Atlanta leading by 6. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Ball, the bounce pass. Vucevic finds Ball. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Young. From deep three-point range and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Both teams changing it up here. Jones kicks to White. Back to Jones. The dish now to Bradley. Outside, Jones. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have an 8-point lead. And that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Williams dishes to Gallinari.
Foul. Danilo Gallinari. And that's his first personal foul.
Bulls trail by 8.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdan Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Young pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 seconds.
Atlanta leading by 7. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Hunter. to the middle. Here's Okongwu. And stolen by Williams.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Bulls trail by 7. DeRozan finds ball. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DeRozan against Hunter.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
High post Young. He's against Williams. From deep, Collins. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine's shot is on. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 16 points.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young against Ball. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded close. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 2. From deep. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Over to the left wing. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Young. Right wing. There's Ball with the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. The Hawks leading by 9. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Coming into the floor for the Bulls.
Gallinari outside. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The 19-foot shot, a shot by Reddish, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And White kicks to Johnson. With 4 seconds on the clock, that's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Green.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Hawks on top, up 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Shang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the shot goes down.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
White looking around to the inside. Jones kicks to Green. Back to Jones. It's Bradley on the wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Gallinari against Green. Gallinari dishes to Jang. Here's Herter. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Green. Reddish grabs the rebound. And Atlanta has possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. Dishes to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Outside, White. On the wing, Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Jang. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones, no one around him. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Hawks leading by 12, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Gallinari wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the Bulls with another miss. Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Inside, stolen by Levine. To the paint, to end the drought. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ball.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Herter. Here's Jang. Tries yet again. Pass to Herter. Hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Passes it to Herter. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The turnaround Jay will not go. This is off the front iron. Bulls trail by 14. DeRozan finds Williams. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Vucevic against Gallinari. From deep three-point range, here's Jang to the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players
coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And the pass to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive, and it's good for 2.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Schroeder against Ball. Levine for 3. For 3. Again, Levine missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now the Bulls with it. Williams dishes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
High riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Back to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Down low. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Brown.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball with the bucket.
This is Ball playing big, getting into the lane and being physical. Give us more of this.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Levine. Oh,
yes. Levine. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. He feeds it to Brown. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Levine passes to Williams. On 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brown finds Schroeder. This ball movement by Boston. Brown, good. He's got 5.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smart against Levine. Back to Smart from deep. To the middle. Tatum kicks to Smart. Here's Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Bulls ball.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Boston. Tatum dishes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Feeds to Horford. And that's going to be a travel.
Bulls ball.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Schroeder against Ball. DeRozan passes the ball. It's tipped. Left side, Smart. Left side, Horford. And he comes up with the deuce. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Stolen by Smart. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Under the front court, along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the wing, Levine. Baseline jumper.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they get it back. Boston, no good that time either. And DeRozan, here we go. Here's Vucevic. A shot missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Smart on the wing. Driving inside. Brown finds Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now the pass to Levine. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Schroeder against Ball. Here's Smart. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Vucevic. Ball kicks to Levine. Over Brown. They get the rebound. Williams' shot is off. Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Horford. Sweet move. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Green finds Johnson. To the inside. Bradley. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brown feeling it out a bit. 1:21 left in the second quarter. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Outside, White. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Smart. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. So Boston ends up going with the new group.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Johnson.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Down low, here's Cantor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cantor's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's White. Rebound by Williams. Cantor inside.
Celtics foul. It is Cantor. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Green. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Defensively.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Boston. Found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White is out there with Green. Then it's Jones. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bradley in at the 5 down low. Richardson, no luck. Bulls trail by 5. Green, the pass to Bradley. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. Offensive rebound, and Cantor able to finish. And the Celtics lead by 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Up in his playmaking skills, when LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Ball against Schroeder. Floats it up for Horford. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Williams. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Williams has got his first points of the game.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Nobody near Schroeder. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
For the lead, LaVine can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Boston, no good that time either. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ball, the pass to LaVine. The Bulls keep it alive. Here's Williams. A miss that time would have put them up. The Celtics with the lead. Smart, wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach Levine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Inside, it's deflected. 6 to shoot. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Schroeder.
For the Celtics.
Levine looking around. He dishes it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Brown outside. Shot to stop the run. Count it. Good. Brown's got 10 points.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Levine against Smart. Levine double team. Williams kicks to Levine. 5 to shoot from deep three-point range. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
For Chicago, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ball dishes to Levine. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder looking over the floor. Dishes to Tatum. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago ending the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Horford in the post. DeRozan defending. Horford no luck. The Bulls leading by 7. Now the feed to Vucevic. It's Brown on the wing. Wide open look. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Levine against Smart. Levine passes to Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Smart.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Horford. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers. in the second half.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And that one drops.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Ball against Schroeder. The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Tatum finds Smart.
In a struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off in a big way.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Vucevic. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot clock at 5. Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Some people say LaVine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now the dish to Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Smart. No good from outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Ball. Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Going inside, and then Ball slams it in.
There's a lot of creativity in Lonzo Ball's game. He knows how to finish in style.
Brown against DeRozan. Brown kicks to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Ball surveying the defense. Williams passes to DeRozan. LaVine against Smart. Whoa, hammering it in.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, LaVine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
And there's the pass to Horford. Brown dishes to Tatum. Brown with it. Now defended by LaVine. The 3 from Tatum. Ball with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams with the ball. So the Bulls win it. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.